lads and lasses, how we're doing, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day, and welcome back to the Geordie Josh channel. Ladies and gentlemen, yet again, I say this every single time, I'm becoming a liability. I'm like a man that we're talking about in today's YouTube video with his reoccurring injuries, or his prolonged, furlonged injury, should we say. But we've got some fantastic Newcastle United news, unbelievable, about a player we've only ever had bad news about since he joined 3 months ago, to this date, 3 months exactly. Unfortunately, it's Yoane Wissa, and yet again, just to reiterate myself, we've got some fantastic news on the Congolese striker. Congo being the main word there, by the way, as you can probably tell by the title. So without further ado, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new for all Newcastle United content, and make sure you turn on the notification bell when I upload every 2 weeks. I'm joking. I'm trying my best, you know, I really am. I'm trying to get everything into sort of, what's the word, like a strategic pattern, I guess. I mean, we've got to do TikTok every day, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm trying my best on YouTube as well. It's hard when it's like long form content. You've got to edit it. I've got to do everything myself, but we're trying the best anyways. Enough blabbering. Fantastic Newcastle United news upcoming. Without further ado, let's get into it. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you may have gathered by the thumbnail, the title, the description, I don't actually know what it is yet. This is so last minute that Yoane Wissa, the Congolese striker, has been left out of the Democratic Republic of Congo's AFCON squad. That was a bloody mouthful, no word of a lie. I had to say that about 4 or 5 times off camera. For the upcoming AFCON games, which of course is a major boost for Newcastle, Yoane Wissa has put this himself on his Instagram story, sharing it from the official, I don't actually know their name. I think they're called Les Leopards. I think that goes for the Leopards. That's their sort of nickname. Just saying, you know, big support from home. I won't be there. I can respect that, you know. Yoane Wissa doesn't necessarily owe Newcastle fans. We've got another big bit of news to get onto in just a second, by the way. Stay tuned. But we are owed something, not necessarily from Yoane Wissa himself. Let's be real. He can't help that he's been injured. Of course, it is a big thing. Like, oh, we're signing for £55 million. He was going to be free next year. Now he's 29 years old. What a shocker. Well, if he comes and scores goals, that's what we've paid him to do. You know, there's a certain striker that got bought for £120 million and scored 1 goal in the league, 2 in all competitions with 15 games he's played this season for club and country. So if Yoane Wissa comes back, not to mention there's a certain game upcoming in around 2 weeks exactly from this moment in time, the Tyne and Weir derby, or the Weir Tyne in that case. If he scores in that, scores the winner, scores 1, gets a brace, contributes anything to that game on his first game back, yeah, all is forgiven. Not that he's going to be forgiven yet again. He's not got much to be blamed for, but it's like nothing will ever happened. Anyways, though, on to the next bit of good news in the video. We've got something from Eddie Howe himself in a press conference this morning, of course, ahead of Newcastle's 8:15 at night kickoff against Spurs tomorrow. Not going to lie, you know me, ladies and gentlemen, and I can guess the majority of you as well, if not, I'm very sorry, who go to the games 8:15 at night. On a weekday. Shocking, that mind. Anyways, though, Eddie Howe says about Yoane Wissa, he participated in an 11v11 match, literally a full game, a training game, while Newcastle were at Everton. I think he'll have another one at some stage this week. We'll see how close he is. Other quotes say that Eddie Howe said that Wissa will play on Wednesday in another 11v11 match, of course the day after that Newcastle play against Tottenham Hotspur. It is 2 weeks away from the derby. Now, I'm not what do they call it? I'm not anything to do with physiotherapy, or I'm not a trainer and coach by any sort of means, but surely if he's playing a 90-minute match, it's not been disclosed if it's a 90-minute, a half-an-hour match, or a 45-minute match, but if he's playing a full match, you know, on a Monday or on a Saturday, then he's playing another one on a Wednesday, we've still got 2 weeks till the derby. Please just put him on the bench at least and sub him on. Even if he's 50%, we need some firepower to help the likes of Voltamada and the suffering wingers of Anthony Gordon and Anthony Elanga this season. Elanga, by the way, great against Everton, I thought. The only game this season, or in his Newcastle United career, wow, how many games he's played, that he's actually proved something. I thought he'd done very well for the Voltamada goal, kept pushing, kept battling, actually got there. I don't know what Everton's player was doing in that case, but nevertheless, we need this firepower and this help from Yoane Wissa up front. I mean, after all, it's what we paid £55 million for. It's not been the best way that it's worked out, but nevertheless, he's not going to AFCON, which of course he's going to have more time with Newcastle, and if that's a personal decision that Yoane Wissa may have said behind closed doors, I'm sure it will come out that, like, Nah, I'm not going to AFCON. I want to prove myself to the Newcastle fans. And of course, we've not got many games left in the Champions League. One of the main reasons why Whissa signed for Newcastle was to play in that competition. So you can understand it. I mean, it is a logistical sort of explanation from the striker. But yet again, it's always great to represent your country. Nevertheless, though, some fantastic news on Yoane Wissa. You let me know down below, ladies and gentlemen. Say it's the derby, okay? It's 2 weeks from now. He's played an 11v11 match. Let's just say it's Wednesday. That'll be, what, 11, 12 days before the derby. Would you put him on the bench? Surely you've got to. I mean, before that match, of course, we're going away to Leverkusen midweek in the Champions League. After the derby match, we've got a Carabao Cup quarter-final. Some very important games in quick succession. A Champions League night away in Germany. The derby away. Then Fulham, a Carabao Cup quarter-final. I mean, wow, they're coming thick and fast, and he's going to be getting chucked into the deep end, unfortunately. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down below, would you chuck Yoane Wissa into the deep end against Sunderland? I mean, we've got to, surely. 19 goals in the Premier League last season. No penalties took as well, by the way. Fantastic conversion rate. Hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. I've been Geordie Josh. Go and enjoy your day, people.